And I'm back. More Final Fantasy 3. I beat the Djinn yesterday. So everybody should be safe. Well done. I knew you could pull it off. Bet you're glad you had my airship, huh? Just happy it was for a good cause. Mind if I ask another favor? Can you get back to my missus in Canaan? She's been waiting a mighty long time. I'm supposed to get mithril swords for free, so I'm gonna do the rods. Can I equip two? I don't think I can. I can! Well, hot damn. My accuracy goes down, but I mean, the odds of them hitting is low, so it's not gonna matter much. Yay, now they have more intellect. Well, gee, the warrior gets everything fun. Who could have guessed? Okay, so he can stay a bit in the front row now. I'm fit as a fiddle. Blocked by a huge rock. Well, let me get into his house then. Let me get into his house. Huh? Been thinking about that boulder blocking the way to Canaan. I reckon my airship had a mithril prow. We could bust on through. Say no more. I'll get one ready for you in a jiffy. Oh, done. You saved the town. After all, this is my show of appreciation. Let's get that bothersome boulder an old-fashioned whooping. There is stuff in here. Like monsters. But there's some treasures. Ew. There's also a back attack. Ew. Ow. Ew. Well, that's bad. I thwack him. Stop poisoning me. Also, did I turn my experience back down? I guess I'll check. Maybe I did. I did. Okay. Yay. I'm glad I didn't buy them. Now, yes, I could do double weapons, but I think having somebody who has defense is probably better than nothing. Yeah, 73 damage is pretty good. Shocked it doesn't say cursed mithril in here. But hey. You're annoying. Yeah. Okay. Job level. Let's get to Kanan. Nice little side dungeon-y here thing. I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it. Also, say goodbye to the airship. Yes, because that was necessary. To give us an airship and then have us blow it up in half an hour. But, here we go. Thanks for all your help. Anything I can do for you, let me know. Come to think of it, if I could put up another airship, I bet you could put it through its paces. But we need to make a few design improvements. And no one knows more about this stuff than King Argus. You should go see him. Anyway, thanks again. Come back and visit anytime. Medicinal herbs. Okay. Yay, I'll sleep. Should be able to do the next dungeon in this episode, you'd think. Ooh, items. Oh, I'm gonna need these. Oh, I'm gonna need these. Yeah, let's buy those for now. I forget it. I think in the original, this game did not allow you to get Phoenix Downs. So... First that scoundrel Dash turns by Selena's head, and then he ups and leaves town. City had to find something in a hurry. She's always been a sweet girl, now the poor thing cries herself to sleep. I found a mallet. I found a mallet. Gee, I wonder if we should go to this Dragon's Peak or not. Surely nothing dangerous will happen in there. I mean, I could just stab people, but I did just get the rods. I think the intellect will help. I'm sorry, but I think the rods are going to be better than the bow. Actually, no. The sword and the shield are going to be better than that. Okay. You got any stuff? Got thunder? Yeah. I like thunder. You'll notice I didn't buy poison or blind, because I'm not stupid. I'm sure they work, but, no. You look, I'm sure they work great, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm sorry, game. You have conditioned us to think that status effects, like, the only game I've ever seen status effects work to fruition was Final Fantasy X, because of the way those weapons were designed. And the way the battles were. I don't know if any other game has ever made anything work that well. Where's the ice spell? I hope I get the ice spell. But yeah, you can definitely see that I'm gaining a lot more charges. Arrow. Flying monsters hate it. So you're saying I'm going to get Arrow at some point. Arrow is nicely a white magic spell. Ow. Rude. Better be worth it. Yeah. Not sure why a random elixir would be here, but worth the smidge of damage. Yeah, it's super early in the game. Just a random elixir. Thanks, game. You're very helpful. Glad you stopped by. See, my wife fell ill while I was away. Come on, you'll pull through. If only I had an elixir. Sure enough. Ah, this is why. Huh. Heavens above, I'm cured! Thank you, oh thank you! You went out of your way to help my husband and me. I can't thank you enough. Looks like I owe you one. Again. Does that mean I know who you too? Wait, I know. Give this candle behind me a jiggle. And open the way to the hangar I used. Help yourself to anything you find down there. Well, that explains why I found an elixir. Holy balls. Gnomish bread. Gnomish bread. A great bow. I'm glad I didn't buy it. And a potion. So the gnomish bread, you're gonna need that at some point. Actually, no. That gnomish bread... this is an old design decision about how to find ways to use a map. They're not as useful as you'd think. Not in these days and age. Anyway. Blind. Hey, I'm glad I didn't buy it. I got a gold needle and a phoenix down. I'm very happy I got a rare phoenix down. Because something tells me I'm gonna need it. And ooh, even more stuff. Gold needle. Phoenix down. High potion. And a potion. I'm glad because I used a potion against high potion against the djinn. So hooray. Man. That elixir turned into very handy stuff. Well, that was very nice of you, game. Very handy. Alright, heals. Or at least KO'd. Alright, I bought all these. Next, dungeon. Get ready for an awesome song. Awesome because I remember it every single time Wef Jebster does a Final Fantasy 1 rando. A big running gag. Anyway. Oh no. When they said dragon, they meant Bahamut. We're going up here? Why? Actually, no, it was Return to the Warrior. Never mind. I was thinking of a different song. The Return to the Warrior song, when you're happy and you beat the game. Do-do-do-do! Like, every time I hear that, I'm just like, yay. This song's still good, though. Like, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4, and Final Fantasy 5 have really good mountain themes. I don't know about the mountain theme in 6. I mean, I like it, but I don't know if I like it as much. But dragons speak. Something to note. The way this game operates is the higher level you are, there's a threshold of damage you get to because of the hits mechanic. This is like the last game where the hits mechanic really matters. And I think it's like level 7 or 8 where the damage goes from like doing absolutely nothing to these enemies to, oh my god, I'm killing them with ease. So you kind of want to hit a threshold. And I think I'm there. Let's see, rebalanced it. Thank you, times 4 damage. But yeah, I was thinking of Return to the Warrior. The do-do-do-do! Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry. Gold needle. Stuff will petrify me in this place. I don't like it. I think it's these dudes that petrify. Yes. Just like that. Very rude. Well, thank God I got these. Pretty rude to put a poisoning in it or a petrifying enemy this early in the game. God, you suck. There, you bitch. Jerk ball. Yay! Arrow spell. Now they can do damage. Yay. I think that's level 2. Yeah. I don't wanna... Rustbird. I'm thwacking you with sticks. Ah, confusion. You know, I don't want to be here. I don't want to... God damn it, game. Wait, did I get experience while being set to stone? Did they change that? If good, thank you, but stop it. I need those. Okay, I don't want to be here. Everything turns me to stone in this place. I hate it. I don't want to be here. Thanks. I think I'm done here. Ah, shit. He spotted me. Ah! Oh, no. There's more of these things? Oh my god, there's more than one Bahamut. That scares me. What's that? Whoa, how the heck you guys end up here? Probably the same way you did. You got captured by the dragons too, didn't you? Losers. That's rich coming from the dragon's next meal. Touché. I guess you're right. My name's Desh. I'm Luneth. Gotta be upfront with you all. I've got amnesia. Can't remember a thing except my own name. I know that I came up here for a reason, I just don't remember what it is. What I do remember is getting the hell out of here. Hide! A dragon attacks from the sky. We don't stand a chance. We gotta run! Run! Run for your lives! Yeah, you're not supposed to fight this thing. So, run the fuck away. You're allowed to run the fuck away. So yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, that was close. Come on, let's get out of here. Yay, let's jump. You can have this. Spell called Mini. I don't know. I don't think I've got the magic know-how to use it, but in exchange, mind if I tag along? Sure, if it's what you want to do. Good, settled. Glad to know you all. Mini! This is one of those problems with the game design, where Mini is actually more useful and mandatory than it should be. Because under normal circumstances, I'd never use it. But, eh. Ah, boo. Okay. But I gotta use it, so... Also, do I need... Okay, good. At least I just need one casting. See, I don't need the gnomish bread because I've got this. I need to go... Healing cups? I'm a gnome from Toza's forest to the south. Here to draw water from the wellspring. You're welcome to pay us a visit, but you'll need to cast Mini on yourself first. Can't have big folks smashing the place up. Could have done that first, I guess. Do this bit first. Mini. And we're Mini. So, what I'm supposed to do is turn everybody into mages. I don't know if I want to. It's not really going to help me. That's the problem. Because I don't want to give them magic. But I know this is how the game is designed, so... Not a familiar face among a lot of you. Runs through the Myranos range. You can use it to get to the Maralka Basin. I need an antidote. Well, I've got plenty of them. That hit the spot. Ate something that really didn't agree with me. Saved my life. In return, I'll tell you about a shortcut to the Maralka Basin. Just take the stairs over here. They'll lead straight to a secret tunnel. So yeah, technically I do need the spells, I guess. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any damage, if I'm being totally honest. Fire staff. They're doing this for a reason, by the way, and I don't like it. White level 3 already? Damn. Wait a minute, fire staff. Cast fire when used in battle. Okay. Alright, so a little less problematic. A little less problematic. I've got a fire staff, so that's fine. Probably not going to go through the dungeon quite yet. Let me just sell my stuff. I'll sell this because I don't need it. Sell that. I'm keeping... Yeah, I don't need those. Keeping the mithril shield and the bracers. I don't even know much bread. I'll keep it in case I ever need it, but I shouldn't. I'm obviously keeping the fire vest. Or the fire staff. So yeah, this is if you want to learn spells. Again, I'm gonna see if I can get to this place without having to do it, because I have no encounters. So I don't technically have to do any of this shit. But the spirit of the game, I suppose, tells me I should. But that's one of the main problems. This game... Well, that's rude. That's rude, game. You smell funny? Really? In a good way or a bad way? Mithril bracers and a mithril rod. They're definitely telling you something. At least the happy music's there. But yes, this is one of the things that I don't like about the job system being the way it is. This game opens up the job system, but then does things like this, where, I mean, it's a cool idea in theory, but when you consider the replayability of the game, it does force you down certain paths. Again, I'm going to try and do this without having to switch my other two party members, but just being told, hey, you have to be Mini to do this, or you have to be a Toad to get through a wall, or you have to be Mini to go through another dungeon even later in this game. Shit like that. Or you have to be a Dark Knight to get through a certain dungeon because we said so. It defeats what you're trying to do when you're creating the versatility in the gameplay. Now, does that happen all the time? No, but it happens enough that it's annoying. Especially considering that the final boss is basically like, hey, we gave you these jobs, just use them. They're overpowered as shit, so use them or you die. Okay. Kind of defeats the purpose. Now, yes, in Final Fantasy V, the final boss, you really should be freelancers and open that, but you have what skills you gained as a party. So everybody has different spells, different skills and different skill sets that they've learned throughout the game. So you're never launched down a certain path. The fact that stuff like this exists in this game is still annoying, even almost 30 years later. Because they didn't have to do it this way. They chose to make mandatory spots in a game like this. But anyway, quick saving it anyway, just cause. We'll get through the end of this and then go through the, I believe it's called the Nepto Shrine next time. I'll see you next time. Next time, couch.